Hi folks, Mr. Ackerman here. Thanks for watching. This is your supplementary video for Unit 3, Lesson 2, where we're going to be looking at the forces that act in uniform circular motion. So in G class, you're going to see lecture notes for Lesson 2, and you're going to see two of the main videos. The reason I split this lesson into two videos is the first one just deals with regular forces that you're familiar with, free body diagrams, Newton's second law, and relating that to what we learned in the previous video with centripetal acceleration. The second video talks about the fact that since we're accelerating, that means fictitious forces are going to be acting. So we're going to be talking about the forces in non-inertial frames of reference. If you think back to Unit 2, we were introduced to that concept. So that theme is now repeating itself, but with circular motion. So what I recommend you do is watch the first video here, part 1, and then jump into your lecture notes and I'll show you which questions to try. Then you can watch the second video and then complete the questions in the lecture notes. So let's go take a look first at the unit schedule so you see what I'm talking about, and then I'll take you through the lecture notes. Like I said, we're in Lesson 2 here, Uniform Circular Motion. Here's the two videos. You'll also see right away that there is a lab. Now, I think we're going to do the lab at the end of all of this. So just a reminder for future generations of physics students, I'm recording this during the COVID pandemic, and I've had to modify the order that we do things in. But if you're watching this sometime well after the pandemic has passed, we might do the lab in a different order, so just be flexible with me there. Anyway, everything else that you are used to is in the unit schedule. So let me now remind you, do the problems that are listed under the during class section. Also try the ones in the after class section. The next thing that I want you to do is jump into the lecture notes here. And here you're going to see that we start with a bunch of free body diagrams, which we are used to using when we analyze forces. Only these examples have things moving in a circle, so they're unique in that respect. Moving along, you're going to see your first practice problem is question number 6 on 133. It's got a mass going in a horizontal circle, and in the video, part 1 of the main video, you're going to see me do a horizontal circle type of question. So if you don't know how to do this right off the bat, you could refer to that question in the video, or you could look to the solution manual for some hints. The next question is a lot of fun. This one is about airplanes flying in circles, in this case vertical circles. And when an airplane flies in a vertical circle, like when it does kind of a loop, the pilot is subjected to certain forces which have interesting effects on the body. And I'm going to let you watch the main video to hear about that, and then you can try this problem here. We finish off the first video with something that will appeal to you if you're interested in engineering. Those of you interested in engineering, one type of engineering is called civil engineering, and with that you're into the design of anything from roads to other systems that are used in society, like in cities and things like that. This one's called a banked curve, and it has applications to how roads are built for various reasons that you're going to learn about. So try this one as well. Now at that point, you're done all of the main questions, so I think you should watch the second part of the video where you learn about fictitious forces and non-inertial frames of reference. That's where you'll jump to the 5th page of the lecture notes and also the 6th page. Okay, and that's basically it for the learning. As far as the lab goes, where we get into some investigating and inquiry, I'm going to make a separate supplementary video on that. And that means I'm not going to talk anymore about that in here. Okay, so we're basically done. There's not too much more to this video. Remember, try all these practice problems here and in the after class portion. That's going to give you lots and lots of practice, which you're going to need because this is kind of the heart of the unit. And aside from that, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys are doing well, and look forward to seeing you back in school someday, hopefully not too far from now. Bye-bye.